Hello and welcome to our very first Dad's Hub Q&A with Carlos, Kevin and me, Dion. So today we're going to answer some questions.
The very first question of our Q&A. Are there any misconceptions about being a stay-at-home dad? For example, women are supposed to stay at home and the male goes out and brings in the money. Type of thing.
I think there are a lot of misconceptions about it these days. Although times are changing, it's 2021. I choose to support my wife, who is more career driven than I am.
How did you guys react when you guys were told you guys were going to be dad?
I was excited. She told me, she's like, "Oh, I'm gonna surprise me." I'm like, "Really?" Look, she's like, and she handed out the test. I was like, "No way!" I was full excited. Yeah, no, awesome! Woo!
Yeah.
I'm not throwing blanks.
I think my reaction was pretty bad. I think I was like, "Oh shit, really?" Something like that. Can't remember exactly, but I'm sure my wife does. But yeah, it wasn't a good reaction. I was a bit scared.
So when my wife told me that I was going to be a dad, I didn't show any reaction because I was at work, and what I do for work, I'm not meant to show any emotion. So,
You're supposed to be like a mime or something.
no, you're meant to be just no emotion, like a wall. Those British people who wear those things for the Queen.
So do you think that Lisa told you while you were at work on purpose? Because of that reason?
She got told that day, and you can't hold her against her. She was fully excited about telling me. I was more excited about when she showed me the second one, because I want to be a dad of another one.
So what was your reaction when you heard about the second kid?
Oh, bro, I jumped for joy. I was like, yes, I could do this all over again. I could stay home more. I was jumping for joy. I don't have to return back to work, but sadly I have to return back to work right now. That's it.
So, question 3. What was the biggest change in your life when your baby arrived?
I was really normal. I was up to it. I finished work, went straight to the hospital. I was calm as cucumber.
Kevin?
Mine was sleep. No sleep. Sleepy. Doesn't
So
exist.
sleep.
So sleep deprived.
Yeah, sleep deprived. He wakes up, you wake up. You change the nappy. Every 2 hours, every 3 hours, every 1 hour, every 4 hours. Good. But we have a system now that we are living with her in-law, her parents. So I get during the week, I go and sleep in the room. Get that 6 hours sleep, 7 hours sleep, go to work, come back home, and it's my turn. So I kind of get that sleep. But then come weekend, it's more like my turn. Changing that baby. Once he's done feeding and stuff, come back to sleep. And then weekends we get to spend a lot of time, just not during the week.
How about you, Dion?
Well, I think the biggest change for me was probably just not being able to do what I want when I want. After, the baby has routines and whatnot, so I have to work around those now. And can't just go out for a drink whenever I want or something like that.
go on other days where oh Dion, let's go out Friday night.
Exactly.
Nah, can't do that anymore.
Exactly. So I think that's the biggest change for me. Okay, question 4. How were you feeling on the day of your child's birth?
I was feeling good until there was a bit of a complication in the room where my heart started to drop 3 times. So that changed my mood to being totally freaked and scared at the same time.
Yeah,
But once he was out, it was all joy. Once I heard him scream, healthy lungs, it was all good.
Yeah, cool. Kev?
Yeah, so during labor, his heartbeat spiked up too high because he was in distress, and so they had to do an emergency C-section, and they pulled him out, and eventually he calmed him down. But when they pulled him out, I was just so ecstatic. I'm like, whoa, that came out of your stomach, we made that.
Yeah.
This baby coming out, like literally from the C-section, and you just see it just over the curtain. Not one's supposed to look, but just staring at her, and it's like, it's a fucking baby. And it's like ours. Oh man, words can't describe it. I look at the photo like every day. I still can't believe that was it. To like him now being so big.
Of course.
It's insane.
What about you, Dion? How are you?
Oh, thanks, Skulls. So when Mila was born, it was a bit different for me because it was COVID. I wasn't actually allowed in the delivery room, and I've been waiting 24 hours. She'd been in labour for about 24 hours, and eventually I went home and left Min's mum there because she could speak with the doctors and whatnot, whereas I can't speak Vietnamese. So it was a bit mixed emotion. I was worried about her because I had no contact with her leading up to it, and I was just getting sort of a little bit of information from her mum. So I was scared, nervous, worried, tired, exhausted, and with Carlos, Kevin, and myself. So for our first.
Who's myself? Hi myself. How you doing myself?
Carlos, Kevin, and Dion.
Why did you go so fucking? You were about to say myself.
Me?
No.
Do it properly.
Yeah. Kevin,
Yeah, do it properly, bro.
stop shaking, bro. Why are you shaking?
So we're done with the first question? We're done with that?
How did you guys react? How did you guys react when you guys were told you guys are gonna be a dad?
That's tight. That's tight.
That is nice.